My name is Liana Vibes. I am the director for the More Than Just project, a project that was produced by the Santa Clara Office of LGBTQ Affairs. It's been a year since the beginning of this project. The More Than Just project was initiated in the summer of 2023, and so much has happened along this journey. When I began this journey in the summer 2023, I had no idea that this would be such a unique and transformative experience. Mainly was meeting the many individuals who shared their stories so vulnerably and so powerfully, and peering into their lives just for a moment. This project was dedicated to exploring the employment and lived experience, the lived professional experiences of the individual. And for TGI people, transgender, gender nonconforming, and intersex individuals, it was a large feat to accomplish. Sourcing individuals who are brave enough to come on camera and share so vulnerably was absolutely a challenge. It wasn't easy. But for those who did respond and wanted to be part of the project, I found that their desire to share their experience was so much more than their fears of knowing the risks associated to that. Risk of backlash, risk of being further othered online. And it was in that vulnerability that I found such inspiration. An inspiration that I feel those who are part of the TGI community and those who are not part of the TGI community can learn from. It was a true honor and privilege to be part of this project, to speak with the remarkable individuals who I got to film, and the incredible diversity and unique perspectives that they offered was truly a gift, and a gift that I myself didn't know would be such a profound experience for me in the aspects of reflecting upon my own lived experiences and reflecting on just how that played a key role in my own healing, my own journey, my own professional endeavors as a videographer, as a director. It was a learning experience for both subject and myself. What spoke most to me is that their deep authenticity and their varied backgrounds, regardless, spoke to the depths and strength of the human spirit. And it was in that these varied individuals with such unique backgrounds but had this common thread of living and enjoying life despite many of them not being offered a chance. And for those who were offered a chance, they found themselves in becoming business owners or finding the right job with the right people that celebrated their uniqueness and their individuality and welcomed them part of the team for a common goal. Hearing those stories is not only inspiring, but it touches on a deeper aspect of emotionality and mentality of people who want to thrive despite stereotypes, wanting to thrive because society or the powers that be, driven by fear and ignorance and misinformation, haunts their every decision forward. It was something where I found that not all of them want to be a stereotype or this sensationalism or trying to deconstruct anything. Many of them are just simple people that want to add to their communities, to their societies from the ground up. And they want to help add to the richness of life. And many of them showed such a loving energy for life, because I feel that for many of them, they felt that life was this gift that could be taken at any moment, taken from avenues of hate, taken from avenues of bigotry. And so there's something about that was just so enriching for me to witness. And what I see that as is like the butterfly that's leaving its cocoon for its new life. The butterfly knows that it can't stay within the cocoon, it has to fly, otherwise it will perish, it will wither, it will die. And so it's as if that bravery to leave the cocoon, the familiarity, the protection of the cocoon into a new way of life and freedom and exploring self and this new opportunity of this new reality. I felt that was something that was so unique and tremendous for every subject, but also that it teaches us that in the general society at large, that we're so much more than just our physical bodies. We're mental, emotional, and spiritual beings too. And that's something that really echoed for every subject that I filmed, for every individual that I had the honor to capture their story. And I think that's something that's so grand from the TGI community, is that though they're varied in so many large and immense ways, there's a common thread of resiliency that I think we can all learn from. And that has an absolute place within the workplace. Because it's from resiliency, adaptability, that we find innovation. And in places like Silicon Valley, innovation is key. Being at the cutting edge isn't where it's familiar. It's where it's so unfamiliar. And hence why we look at it with just awe and amazement, because it's carving new frontiers. And I feel that's where the TGI community, if I can really sum up what, if they were just all in like this one individual would say, is we're more than just your fears. We're more than just your misperceptions and doubts and stereotypes. We're more than just the limited information you have. I think that's something that rang true for every individual that I met. And so it's with my great pleasure that I am thankful for the videos and the subjects that I filmed. I think each of you are tremendous and inspiring and exciting to see what you will do with your journeys and professional endeavors. And for the variations of trans people who, are highly viewed right now with such degradation across many communities, to stay strong. And for those who are gender expansive, finding their identities and understanding themselves, or those who are intersex, which there's more than 40 variations of intersexuality, and many actually don't even figure out their intersex until much later in life. It is something to know that there's so much more than just your physical body. And when we tap into that, for those who are TGI and for those who are not, we tap into something where humanity, an individual's humanity, is respected and honored. And it's from that place we start to remember why we're here in this limited life, in this limited time. And it's when we work together, not separate, but together with respect and dignity that we can offer each other, that we really can move mountains within workspaces, within industries, within businesses. There is something very valued within an individual that wants to be resilient not only for themselves, but for your company. And I hope that you enjoyed watching the More Than Just project, and I hope that it serves you something, a little bit of insight. For me, for my business, what I do know is that I've wanted to capture stories that were meaningful, that are inspiring, and this project has done that for me. And I hope somewhere in it, it's done that for you too. Thank you. Liana Vibes at Liana Vibes Film. Thank you for watching the More Than Just project, and we'll catch you again next time.